All right, we are joined now by Mr. Mark Walton, who, as you can see, is in full 3Ds.
That's right.
Mark, you were 2D before, now you've got depth.
Everything's got depth. Everything is sticking at me and it's just amazing.
There's no need for you to wear the glasses everywhere you go, though.
I like the look. In fact, I quite like the glasses over the glasses look, you see.
Just rocking the new fashion.
Yeah, exactly.
You, Naomi Campbell, jet setters. Trendsetters even.
Yeah.
So as you can tell from the 3D glasses, Mark is the lucky recipient. He's got his dirty little paws on a Samsung 55-inch full HD 3D ready LED TV. It's a bit of a mouthful.
It's immense.
Which for logistical reasons we can't physically get into the studio here. But you've been playing with it. We've got some Sony 3D games as well because they're out there now.
You can buy them, yeah.
You can buy them or get them free with a Sony 3D TV. So tell us about your experience so far with 3D. Is it the future?
It's been an interesting experience, actually, and I think the most interesting thing to come out of it is that it doesn't work that great with every single game.
Right.
And I've found, you know, there's certain games like Wipeout, I think it works really well with, and Super Stardust HD that it works really well with. Less so with MotorStorm, I think. It didn't lend itself as well to that genre of game. But I think it's kind of something that people get on board with.
So the first batch of HD 3D TVs, as you would expect, are quite expensive. This Samsung that we've got in is a 55-inch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's top-of-the-line stuff. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's an amazing TV anyway. It's like a 23mm thin TV. It's 55 inches. It's ginormous. It's like...
I was playing FIFA on it in 2D, and even that was amazing.
Yeah.
So it costs $3,000. So it's quite expensive to get into the tech right now.
It is very expensive, and this is, you know, $3,000, and it doesn't even come with the glasses.
Okay.
So
I think you get. So I was speaking to Ian on CNET, who's technically it's his TV. It's come in for review. You get a voucher for one set of glasses, and he was telling me that you get a voucher for when you buy a Blu-ray player. You can get another voucher to get some more.
Right, I see.
Although he sat on a pair, and they've produced that kind of, when you smash an LCD TV, they've got that kind of like colour that just messy.
Which I think is a problem, really. If you're at home and you've got a big family or whatever, these things, they'll be like a remote. You know, you'll leave them lying around on the sofa, your kids will handle them or whatever, and they inevitably get broken. And these are £100 a pair to kind of get hold of, so it's not a cheap thing.
They're like designer sunglasses.
Yeah, exactly.
So, so the TV is amazing. I mean, technically, it's great. If you've got the $3,000 to spend...
Oh, I mean, it's a great TV anyway, frankly.
Right. So it's LED, it's got a bunch of extra features. You can do Skype calls with it, it's internet-enabled.
Yeah, it's got USB ports, you can plug hard drives, play DivX movies and things if you want to.
You can go YouTube on it as well.
That's right, although it doesn't do wireless. For $3,000, you don't get wireless built in, you have to pay extra for a dongle.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable. So tell us more about the 3D gaming side. So Sony is the one to dip its toe into the 3D water so far. It's got 4 games out there, one of which is actually a demo, isn't it? So it doesn't even...
That's right,
really
it's not a full release. No.
So right now there's 4 games. I mean, in the future you've got other games coming, but tell us about the games that you can get right now and how much they cost.
So, one of the games I played was Wipeout, which was really, really good. What the glasses and the 3D did to that is that you could see, it kind of gave depth to the track, so you could see really far back as you were driving along, which was a really, really interesting experience. One of the others was Super Stardust, like we mentioned earlier, and the 3D on that works really, really well. You kind of have the globe in the middle, and everything else kind of just sticks out on top of it, so you get that kind of depth as well. The one that we said didn't work as well, but given that it's, you know, just a demo at the moment, is MotorStorm. And on that, you know, the cars kind of drive past and things fling out in your face. I didn't feel like it added very much to the game. You know, it didn't make you feel like you were kind of more in the game, or that, you know, you kind of were, it was easier to play effectively. You could see cars coming by you. It was exactly the same in 2D.
Yeah, so it sounds like for you at least, Wipeout and Super Stardust are the games that work. They're quite bright, vibrant games with neon kind of colour schemes as well.
Exactly. And I think that kind of really, really helps. The thing about MotorStorm, you've got a lot of browns, you've got a lot of greys, and when you're wearing the shutter glasses as well, they kind of make everything look dimmer, just by the nature of how they work. So I think the bright neon colours kind of really stick out and really help with the 3D effect.
And so you can get these games right now. You can when you buy a Sony Bravia 3D TV, you get them for free.
That's right.
Or you can buy them on the PlayStation Network. They're £20.99.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so you can buy the pack on the PlayStation Network right now. What games have they got that are coming up? You mentioned MotorStorm. I believe Killzone is going to be 3D.
Killzone 3 will be HD. That's coming out soon. We've also got stuff like NBA 2K11. Ghost Recon as well being in 3D.
Which looks great at E3.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to play that at E3. Mortal Kombat as well.
Oh, Mortal Kombat,
is going to be in 3D. So, I mean, it's just really PlayStation that are getting into this right now. Xbox, not that bothered.
There's nothing from Microsoft. Obviously, Nintendo have got their 3DS, which again, but that uses a completely different 3D technology to the glasses. I think that, you know, Sony jumping into this is a really big step for them, because this is a tech that hasn't been adopted by a lot of people. And there are still concerns about how long you can wear these things, well, you know, without getting a headache, or some people have even felt nausea. And, you know, I from personal experience, having played it, you know, I couldn't sit there for more than half an hour at a time to play these 3D games without my eyes kind of hurting.
Yeah, for me, the same as well. It's almost, you also need that 10-second period of, like a magic eye puzzle, where you need to relax your eyes, especially for MotorStorm. You need to actually look into the middle distance to get the effect at its maximum.
Absolutely.
And there was also a study out recently, I think it was from maybe a TV manufacturer or something, but it said that 12% of the UK population is going to be completely unable to experience 3D because of things like, I would guess, poor eyesight, or if you're wearing glasses, so it's not.
I am wearing glasses, and it does work even if you wear glasses. I mean, you look a little silly if you've got two sets of glasses on, but it does work. I think there was another study that, and from Sony themselves, in fact, that have put out guidelines for using the TV and suggesting that you do take regular breaks when you use it to avoid eye strain.
I think it's just after maybe like something really, which is intense anyways. Wipeout is really intense. Even when I'm not wearing 3D glasses, I'm kind of come away from it a bit like eyes streaming, but like this adds to that, I think, which is a bit of a shame. So you've got the games coming out. There's a couple coming out this year. MotorStorm Apocalypse as well, which won't be coming till next year. Sony's made the PS3 3D ready for games on the firmware side.
That's
movies, when 3D movies going to be
so 3D movies will be, the Blu-ray update will hit sometime in September. So you'll be able to get on the Blu-ray movies. There's not many out at the moment for that, and as well as that, you know, you're going to need the new TV, and if you're using AMP as well, you're going to need an AMP with HDMI 1.4 ports. It's a big upgrade to get all this stuff working.
It's expensive, not to be undertaken lightly.
Exactly.
All right, so the TV, the Samsung 55-inch TV, which the model number should be appearing at the bottom of your screen right now, is available. It's about £2,999. Around there, shop around, get a good deal on that one. The PlayStation 3 is available now, obviously, and it's a free update to get the PS3 3D upgrade. But it's the titles, the current pack is £20.99. Mark, thanks very much. In brief, are you going to be upgrading?
I'm not personally at the moment. I don't think I've got £3,000 spent on the TV.
It's not quite got the spousal approval factor just yet.
Oh, absolutely not, no.
All right, well, enjoy your 3D TV and go and have fun.